It is noon in the underwoods, the mini room. Bright fire is burning. On one side of the fireplace are double doors leading to the drawing room. On the other side, a door leading to the hall. In the center of the room, a long dining table with a cloth is set on as a board table at the end of in the chairman's seat. This is John's Ananty, an old man, big, clean have and high-colored, with thick white hair, thick dark eyebrows. His movements are rather slow and feeble, but his eyes are very much alive. There's a glass of water by his side. On his right sits his own Edgar, and on are looking many of 30 reading a newspaper. Next to him walks him a man with jutting eyebrows and silver-streaked light hair is bending over tons for papers. Tench, the secretary, a short, rather humble, nervous man beside Vickers, stands helping him. On Vicky's right sits Underwood, the manager, a keen man with jaw and steady eye, but between him and the chairman are two empty chairs. Wilder, with lean, cadaverous, complaining with drooping grey moustache, standing before the fire. I say, this fire's the devil. Can I have a screen, Tench? Canterbury, a screen. Ah! Tench, certainly, Mr. Wilder. He looks at Underwood. That is perhaps the manager, perhaps Mr. Underwood. Canterbury. The fires of years. Underwood goes to the door with a little smile. You're not accustomed to complaining too much. First fire has just now holds a pipe between his teeth slowly, ironically. You mean the man, huh? Goes out. Poor devils. Edgar holding holding out his paper. There's a great distress among them according to the Trentus news. Whether oh that's rag, give it to Wanklin. Suit his radical views, they call us monster, I suppose. The editor of the rubbish wrote to shoot Edgar reading. If the board of worthy gentlemen in control of Trenta in played worse than champions in London would condescend to come and see for themselves the condition prevailing amongst their workplace during this strike. Where we have now come, we cannot believe that even literature hearts would remain untouched. Takes the paper of him. I remember the fellow when he had a penny to his name, as never cheap, as many blackguarding. Everyone who takes different view to himself, and Tony says something that is not heard. What does your father say? The cattle and the plot. Canterbury, blowing out his cheeks. I shall boil. I don't get this screen. Underwood, the screen which placed before the fire and is tall and she has a small teeth. Katie is 20 years old. Put it as prank. What do you, Mr. Water? If it's highest we've got. Thanks, Capitally. Scanter. Oh, mercenaries. Andy, is anything else you father? When the third shakes his head every enter cursing, you might give me I'm old girl, thumb down there, Skittlebird. Handle with the box's nips. Oh, your brother uses that. What does the manager use? Expansion, politeness. What does your husband use? Mrs. Underwood. Occur. The humbly petted grass spare in the what if the hunch and double doors looking back. Fear hurry to meeting. Looking for chairman's assessment is rapid and monotonous. Common street and Tommy in the chair, Masters and the William, the manager generally with letter from the Mr. Seaman, their conference board and the result that are special called for favorite manager. The purpose discussing situation is the seven harness man's committed on the spot returns for life certificate fairness certificate over the chairman. Harness as his old chivalry chaps return when here a time now. Already I have owned them farm to cool their heels bit, snowing what weather the falls worst place they've been in the winter. I hope you're going to settle this business in time for me catch the 6:30 February. They wanted to shut him. His pocket. No, seriously? Weather ended in student and elects to consider policies in relation to strike. Oh, they're perfect. The men ourselves. Experience that you've got to consider the union confound if the men are going to withdraw from the manage they've done did actually straw all. I never understand it beyond that the tech engineers is what behind strikes Hamilton. Strikes so there's a reason why could have been told that before. You were absent from the abode, sir. The man must have seen had no chance when the union gave them up its madness. Underwood is Roberts, finding a fanatical, fervent leader, a pest looking anatomy well, Wilder breaking fiercely, the man is a position if the man is collapsed, the usage Underwood, where there haven't we are haven't going to worse losing our customer shares going down. What lose have been made by this strategy or 50 cents, sir? Never got it back. No, sir. Would have supposed the man be going to assembly, looking angry, Tench, shaking his head. I've never liked a fire Anastasia. No surrender. Who wants to surrender? Peter looks at him. If I want to act the hammerhead instead of the chairman, snapped is the head of we could go them in them by a little tact. A compromise. We've been going now since October as far as I can see. My last month in the masses and them the only comfort the man in the world. Edgar to Underwood state or the relay in Frankie without the expression Donald was held on this like without support they would let them about them express daily what is the chairman when should the divine ends when Secretary, we must think of the private feelings a young man. They'll never do. I'm not thinking of feelings, I'm thinking of the man's as to the man business. Edgar, Franklin, this is that is the little trouble, necessity pushing things so far in that faces. This is suffering, cruel, uncover something existent. No man pressing self-respect. Recognize I'm afraid it's a policy in a luxurious little like sentiment. This is sick quarrel, but surely we've gone for enough, Chairman. We master we are doing because the man wants it to eat. In question of breakup principle, luxuries again, Chairman. The shares are below par. Drop of the halfway past the next dividend. Turning forward and returns that I didn't catch. Ah, the chairman says, Sir Cavalger. Edgar, my father says, do what we aren't that's it, Reef. Hush! The parents always say this was a story. That's to us. Are you going to the ship and under your faculty principle? We want to sink. I board, I hope, but rather I always found that I never beaten you.